They did it again. 30 failing shows. 30 failing shows went on tonight to talk about the Duke. Do you think that's fair? Do you think it's right? 30 failing shows to talk about me, the Duke, the one. How is that acceptable? In this country, how is that acceptable? They just finished. $30 shows. 30 shows. This is what it's become. I go on one day. They go on right after me. I did this as a test. They failed the test. How could they do that? This is America. You're free to do what you want in America, but we should try to be responsible. We should try to be respectful. Please respect the Duke. They don't respect the Duke. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact backed up by documents, folks. They don't respect the Duke. They don't even respect themselves. They should be in prison. Oof. We have prisons for people like this. What they did is wrong. What they did is wrong. Skull. Shuli, the shitware, should be in prison. We're talking about the Duke. For making up false facts. You don't think Howard would let him get away with that? You don't think his wife would let him get away with that? How can he do it to me? How can he sleep at night? What kind of man is this? Talk about the Duke like that. You don't talk about the Duke like that. You should respect the Duke. You should obey the Duke. How can he feel good about this? He shouldn't feel good. Howdy, Gary. Thanks for being here. My name is Stuttering John. I am world famous. That's a fact. I'm not claiming to be the victim. I am the victim. That's a fact, Jack. Hi, Miss Sunrise. Thanks for being here. How's everything in North Georgia? What they do is wrong. What they did is wrong. I had one show today after my vacation. One show! What did they do? They made fun of the Duke. Why would they do that? I'm trying to bring this community together. They're trying to tear it apart. They do that. That is what the shitware does. It tears the community apart. I have told Julie that united teams win, divided teams fail. He doesn't listen. Oh, Miss Sunrise, why don't you get some rest? Oh, thanks for coming on and saying hi. I hope you feel better. I will be sending you positive vibes. Unlike Shilly, he won't send positive vibes. He won't do it. He doesn't respect people. Anytime, Miss Sunrise. You should try to be more responsible. Shitware. I'm certainly not perfect. Certainly not. My haters can confirm that fact. There is one thing when it comes to me. I am genuine. I am the one. I'm not fake like Shuli or Brennan. I'm genuine. That's a fact, Jack. Nobody questions the Duke. Hey, COB, nice to have you here. That's a fact. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. That's a fact, Jack. We can't let the shit run our network. This is our community. Why is he separating us? Why does he hate? When somebody has so much hate in their heart, it's hard to see him. It's hard to get him to come on the other side. But we have to try. We must try. But if this is truth, say what you say. That's a fact. These are facts. What they are doing is wrong. Going on and making fun of me. Find somebody else to pick on. They see someone that's successful. All they want to do is tear them down. I have a bullseye on my back, folks. What do you have to say for yourself, Shula? You don't say nothing. I'll do the talking. I grabbed the wheel. I'm in control of this car now. Don't cross the Duke. And I'm talking to you, Shuli. When there is smoke, there is fire. Don't cross the Duke. That's a fact. People have crossed me before. They found out. There's ramifications. Sure, you're free to do what you want, America, but there are limits. You can't do anything illegal like Shuli. I've never been in jail. I've never gotten a DWI. Why do they say things like this? To deflect. Deflect and minimize what they've done. I don't hire. I help kids. Unlike the Shuli network. It's not what they believe in. They believe in deception. How could they do that? How could they feel good about themselves? It is wrong. What they are doing to the Duke is wrong. I don't bully people. I am allergic to bullying. I will push back. They shall find out. They will find out what the Duke is capable of. All they have to do is ask Brennan. I met him face to face. Kevin Brennan sleazed away from me. Couldn't even talk to me. What kind of a man is that? It's not my fault. They did this. They divided the community. I'm trying to bring the community back together. They're trying to tear it apart. We have enough division in this country. Why do they do that? Howdy, Jake Hudson. Thanks for being here. How could they feel good about themselves in this country? With this Constitution, how do they feel good about themselves? And we're talking about the shitware. We're talking about Kevin Brennan dividing the community when I'm trying to bring the community back together. I'm the good guy. I am honest. I am open. Howdy, Robert. Thanks for being here. We have a lot to talk about. 30 shows. 30 failing shows. I did one live earlier today. And 30 failing shows had to come on to make fun of me. I'm doing good, Jake. How are you? 30 shows. How is that right? How could they do that? How could they feel good about themselves? Thank you, Robert. I don't accept it. I am the Duke. I will bring this community back together. We will be doing fundraising for charity. I demand it. I'm the Duke. I'm a man of fear. I'm a man of respect. And meanwhile, over at the Shitware Network, I think we know what happened over there. Shuli's producer had 6,000 images. I think we know what kind of images. We don't have to spell it out. He's in jail. That's where he should be. Shuli knew about it. This was his childhood friend. How could he let it go on? They went camping together. They played Monopoly together. He was complicit. He knew. Why didn't he report it? What's he trying to hide? Skull. We are ethical on this side. This is the side you want to be on. Be on the right side of history, not the wrong side, not the defective side. I know he can't help it. How could he help it? We're talking about a man that failed out of second grade. He couldn't color inside the lines. He couldn't do it. Meanwhile, in the interim, good night, Miss Sunrise. Hope you feel better. Howdy, Pizza. It's always a pleasure to have you here. In the meanwhile, I was going to college. I was making something myself. I got that degree from NY University, New York University. I graduated with that gold star. Before that, in high school, I earned a Regents diploma. My sixth grade teacher gave me an A. I'm not a failure. I did good. I got on that Howard Stern show. I got on that Tonight Show. I played it out. I was a good father. They didn't want to tell you I was a bad father. Who the heck would say that about a man like me? Look at yourself. And we're talking about shitware, talking about Kevin Brennan. These guys, see, I won't stoop to their level. Yeah, I definitely hear you, Pizza. And Howard Stern picked on me. I was a good guy. I was a younger guy when I worked for him, but I did my best. And Howard said that I was his trained monkey. How could he say that to me? Howard said I had no business being a father. Howard said I wasn't funny. He said the only reason people laughed at me is because I stuttered. Howard was wrong. Howard was stifling my creativeness. I shot to fame on Jay Leno Tonight Show. I wrote a book. I was in movies. What about your credentials, shitware? What about your credentials, Kevin Brennan? If you ask on the street who Kevin Brennan is, you'll hear crickets. If you ask who Shuley is, nothing. If you say that guy right there is the ultra legendary Stuttering John, I will be signing autographs all night. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. I'm the most ethical man in this Devilverse. Yeah, Pizza. Yeah, Stern, he wasn't a good guy to me. He told me I was his train monkey boy. He told me to go back and work the phones. Didn't give me much airtime. He complained that I ran up the bills at the hotels. He complained that I drank too much beer. At the Tonight Show, folks, the beer never ended. The fridge was always full. They never complained about the beer. They know I run on beer. They were okay with it. Scola! Coors Light. It's the best beer out there. That's a fact. That's a fact backed up by documents. I have those documents. I have them in my custody. They're also on Nexus and Lexus for anyone that has the time to go through the documents. Like I said, folks, I'm the most ethical man in this Devilverse. Appreciate your support, Pizza. I am grateful. Howard Stern was never grateful. Never thanked me. Said I should be thanking him. Yeah, that's a good comment. Let me post that comment, Pizza. Pizza advises, I'd rather Coors Light than a double IPA. The Duke agrees. Duke's getting tired. We'll stand for a few more minutes, folks, because I have a lot to say. I'm an important man. 30 shows. 30 shows going on against me. Making fun of me. How could they feel good about themselves? They're nothing without me. If I... Yeah, pizza, me too. A couple more minutes and we're gone. This might be my last stream. Because I am getting sick of being made fun of. Julie and Brennan need to find a new punching bag. I am stronger than ever. I am my ideal weight, 175 pounds. I have been lifting weights. I've been working out. Do you think Kevin Brennan works out? Do you think this shitware works out? Nope. Them boys don't even leave their studio. That's a fact. We're going to talk about facts here. They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the Duke. What do you expect from a bunch of dropouts? What do you expect from a bunch of failures? Mike V, thank you so much for the super chat. Let me post that super chat. You're number one to me, Mike. Even though I appreciate everyone, folks. Mike V advises, you have the most education credentials than anyone in the Dabbleverse, and I agree. I agree with Mike. Now, I want to ask this question. We got an audience. Now, you guys think it would be okay if the Duke went back to college and got his master's degree? Or not? Because the Duke, me, would like to do that. And we could be on the air more if we did that. Appreciate everyone being here. No. That's one vote for no. Yeah, definitely. Pizza advises the School of Hard Knocks. We don't want to be like the shitware. We don't want to be like Kevin Brennan. No. What they do is wrong. What they did is wrong. Making fun of me all day. I have a heart. I have a family. They call my mother 87 years old. They call her at 3 a.m. How is that right? How is that fair? In this country, with this Constitution, how could that go on? That's a good comment from Mike V. I will read that comment. Mike V is a great guy, like other people in my chat. Mike V is advising, meaning me. I have the substitute teacher certification, which is true. I have a real estate license. I have a Gold Star diploma. No one else has those credentials. That is all true. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now I feel better. Appreciate you guys respecting the Duke. I appreciate it. How you guys doing tonight? We always talk about me and the Duke. I want to hear what the people have to say. As long as the shitware is not in the chat or Kevin Brennan, I don't want to hear what they have to say. Everything they say is fake, false, fraud, failing, flunky. It's F-rated. We don't care. They're not good. That is correct. Thank you for the super chat, Mike V. Mike V is correct. I drive a Mercedes. You don't think the shitware drives a Mercedes. The shitware takes the bus to work. Kevin Brennan doesn't leave his studio. Them boys are the definition of failures. Kevin Brennan hasn't changed his shirt in a month. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Thanks for being here. You're number one. Everyone in my chat is number one. Appreciate everyone's support. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you guys. I'm the Duke. I'm the one. I'm the man. Nobody questions the Duke. They will learn. Anyone that questions me, the Duke, your life will change. There's consequences to doing things in America. That's a fact. Skull. That's right. Mike V is correct again. Lady K and Shilly never wrote for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast. That's correct. Oh, let's tell the story. Robert has a great question. How did I get the name? Well, after I graduated from NY University, folks. Okay. Got a job, unpaid internship at the Howard Stern Show. By his own admission, he only hired me for one reason, because of my stutter. He came up with the name Stuttering John. That is how I got my name. Howard gifted me the name. That was one of the only nice things he did for me. Jay Leno whitewashed the name back to my original name, John Melendez. I made more money than any one of my haters when I was on The Tonight Show. I was an announcer for The Tonight Show. $500,000 a year. Do you think Brennan ever made $500,000 a year? Do you think Shuley ever made $500,000? Do you think the potato or the frog or OJ ever made $500,000 a year? Do I have to even tell you the answer? The answer is no. The shitware lives in his mother's basement. Okay? That's a fact. Shuley's broke is a joke, Mike V, and that's a confirmed fact. And you could tell him that too if you see him. I will be going back on the road. I'm going to shoot for November, December. I'm going to go back on the road and try to find Brennan again. I'm not going to get past that doorman. I'm going to get... And that's a true story. It's a true story about how I got the name. I'm going to get past that doorman. I'm going to interview him. I'm not going to hurt him. I just want to interview him. He ran away from me. Brennan. Why was he scared? I wasn't going to hurt him. I just wanted to talk to him, interview him. Ask him some questions. See if he could answer the questions. He couldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. I do not like green eggs and ham. That is a fact, Jack. They eat green eggs and ham at the Shuley Network. They're hacks. You have to pay people right if you want quality people. I hire college graduates. Surely, the Shuli Network, they find people in the gutter and in the garbage and in the dumpsters. That's a fact. It's a fact, Jack. I'm getting sick of people making fun of the Duke. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of Vince the lawyer suing me. Oh, I'm suing him right back. He's suing me. He went from 12.5 mil to 21.5 mil. I'm suing him for $47.5 million right back. I'm suing him right back. Suing him right back. I will be taking Vince the lawyer's house. I'll be taking his car. I'll even take his wife. And I could do it. He'll be my butler. He'll fetch my slippers. He'll wash my cars. He'll wax my boat. No one sues the Duke. You will learn. Others have learned. He will learn too. He will restock my fridge with beer. That's a fact. This is important stuff. Thank you, Pizza. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everyone here. $30 shows. 30 failing shows. They have nothing. Let's talk about the Duke's wealth. That's me, the Duke. The Duke has stocks. I have bonds. I have annuities. I have real estate. On top of that, if that weren't enough, I have my pension from the Writers Guild. I got my retirement from Jay Leno. I have a diversified portfolio. You think Shuli has a diversified portfolio? Do you think Kevin Brennan has a diversified portfolio? And we're not talking about folders, Shuli. I know you have a second grade education. We're not talking about file folders, Brennan. Come on, Brennan. He's afraid of me. Afraid to talk about numbers. I will put my numbers against their numbers any day of the week. Let's talk about the Shuli Shitware Network. Hiring, you know what kind of files to be producers. You don't get your producers at the strip club, Shuli. Okay? Hey, Matt. Thanks for being here. Okay? You hire college graduates like myself. That's what I do. That's why I have a successful business empire. That's a fact. Nobody questions the Duke. Nobody beats the Duke. I shouldn't have to repeat myself. I've come farther than most. It's a good comment. Good comment, Matt. I approve that comment. Sandusky Network. I think we know what he was guilty of. Do I even have to say it? No. Everyone knows what Shuli's capable of over there. He's crafty. He's sneaky. That's how liars are. They're tricky. But they're not more clever than us. We know their game. We exposed it. One rotten apple infects the whole lot. That's what we have here. That's all you need to start off with is one rotten apple. He was the leader. Shuli thinks he's the leader. He turned everyone against me. And we're talking about Ray DeVito. We're talking about Chad Zumach. Now he wants to take Rob Saul. Rob Saul has been nothing but nice to me. They're trying to infect him. It is not going to work. Love you too, Mike V. It is not going to happen. This is not going to save their case. Nothing is going to save the case. It's people like Shuli, the shit where he should be hanging his head in shame. How could he talk about me all day? What gives him the right? It's not right. What they're doing is wrong. What they're doing in this country, to me, is wrong. With this Constitution, with this Bill of Rights, what they're doing is wrong. We will stop it. We must stop it. I am the Duke. I command it. I demand it. It will stop. I will not only sue Vinny the lawyer. I will sue Shuli. I will sue Brennan. I'll be the richest guy in this Devilverse. Thank you very much, Matt. Let's see, you're right. I've been working out at the gym. I've been lifting weights. Pumping iron. Thinking about everyone that's wronged me. And what consequences shall be for them. That's facts. That's fact, Jack. These are 50-pound weights, folks. I'm at my ideal weight. 175 pounds. Unlike Shuli. Unlike Kevin Brennan. I could lift a car over my head. Well, maybe not a Buick. Maybe a Geo Metro, but we're getting there. And we do fun things, too, for anyone behind the scenes thinking about if they want to subscribe or not subscribe. We go to waterfalls. We hit the streets, talk on the streets. Do you think any of these other shows ever hit the streets? Can we get a skull? I think we can make that happen. We must make that happen. I think we can do it. What do you guys think? Can we do it? Can we do it? Skull! We did it, folks. We're the ones. You stick with me. The right side. That's right. Yes, we can. You stick with me. And I'll give you some stock advice. Now, when I was partners with Shuli, when I knew him, for the brief times we were friends, this is a Coors Light. He gave me bad advice on what to invest in. And I'll tell you what that shit we told me to invest in. Tricked me. Liars can be tricky. This is the company that the shitware told me to invest in. Smith Corona in 1993. How do you think that worked out? How do you think that worked out for me? I mortgaged my house for that stock, Shuli. Why did you tell me to invest in a typewriter company right before they went bankrupt? What he does is wrong. Everything's a joke to that guy. That's great, Matt. Matt says, it's a good comment. I feel like I'm finally getting to see a sober, put together Duke. Great job, John. That's me. Thank you very much. Appreciate the comment. And that's what we're talking about when we talk about the shitware. Julie, he does not give good advice. That's a fact. It's a fact check. What was he thinking when he told me to buy Kodak stock? What did he know? When did he know it? That's the tip of the iceberg of the stocks that he told me to buy. Everything from telephone booths to Blockbuster videos to Ames. That's the advice this man gave me. Why did I follow him? Well, he was pretty charismatic back in the day. Not so much anymore. He's lost his edge. He's lost his appeal. He's losing his audience. And we can expect nothing less than that from a man like that. So it's not even really I shouldn't be even talking about him. He's not worth it. He's not a good guy. Anyone that would give me advice like that, why would you do that? I don't accept it. Maybe we should get going. I'm getting tired, folks. Ugh. Let's start thanking everyone for being here. Gary, thank you for being here as always. It's always great to see you, Miss Sunrise. Thanks for being here. Who else do we have here? COB, pleasure as always. Gary again, thank you. Jake Hudson, thanks for being here. Rob, always great to see you. Pizza, your loyal friend from the beginning. Great to have you here. Rob, thanks for being here again. Mike V, always a pleasure to have Mike V in the chat, folks. He's a big supporter of the channel. It's an honor and a privilege to have Mike V here. Thank you so much for the multiple super chats, Mike. Who else do we have? Laura, thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. Always a pleasure if you're still here. Peter, thanks for being here. Pleasure. And anyone else? Matt, thanks for being here. I think that's it. Think I'm going to get some sleep. I really appreciate everyone being here. Hope everyone has a terrific night and a better tomorrow. Bye now.